Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Let Us Connect here on Tuesday night now. And we're going to be here with you now for an hour and have a wonderful time talking about things that are very relevant to our spiritual unfoldment and our lives in general. And I've brought back a wonderful guest tonight who I will reintroduce in just a moment. And I'm just letting you know that she's here, and we'll be taking phone calls around the bottom of the hour. So please do ask, take advantage of the time that you can. All right. Wonderful. So anyway, I want to welcome you again to Let Us Connect, and I want to thank all of the people that are here working with us. And usually I wait till the end, but I think I'll just thank them at the beginning, okay? We have a wonderful new person tonight, Allegra Stahl, and of course J.P. Montalvo, and Marty often does the floor directing, and Pamela Johnson, Daryl Gann, Francine Matas, and such an exotic name, I'd say Mattis. And of course, and Tyler Gack. And again, Art Kappelman, who's usually here with us, not here tonight. And our prayers are with him as he recovers. So anyway, I would love to invite you to come on any Sunday morning to the Goleta Valley Community Center, 10:30. And right now we're sitting in a circle. And we had the most wonderful class last week on healing. We did absent healing. We sent out healing to loved ones and so forth. And it's really a very wonderful way to do healing and not even have the presence of the person who you may be emotionally attached to in your presence. And maybe we'll talk about that later tonight. I'm not sure. But anyway, I wanted just to thank everyone here and all of the viewers and our staff and for the wonderful time that we have here on Let Us Connect and with you. Thank you again. All righty. Oh, I did forget that we have a sponsor, and maybe we can get up that page tonight, and it's Pizza Guru. And I would love to have you try it sometime and enjoy your slice of enlightenment. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice, Usha? If you could have a piece of pizza and then be enlightened.
Wouldn't that make life simple?
Wouldn't that help? Sometimes the food might be so good we feel enlightened, but then, you know, there's the effects.
Food creates memories, the
yes,
aromas, you know, when you remember when your mother was cooking on holidays, yes, or that special meal.
Yes.
Those are memories that go through lifetimes.
Well, let me introduce, you know, I just want to get right into it instead of introducing you now. This one thing, what would happen? What would you say would happen? And then I'm going to introduce you. Or present you, I should say. We have a new audience now on Tuesday night. You know?
Oh, wonderful.
And a lot of our people have moved over, and we have new people, and they'll be so delighted to hear you.
That'll be wonderful.
That's great.
It'll be great meeting them.
What if you, you smelled a particular dish or something that Grandma used to make, and she wasn't there, but she was gone. She was in spirit. And she was she was in spirit, but you smelled the turkey or the special dish that she might have made.
It happens.
Does it?
It does happen. Over the holidays, some clients of mine will say that they could smell a certain food smell, and they knew that that person had passed away, like the grandmother or a favorite aunt, or their own mother, you know, or they will hear footsteps in the kitchen, and they will, you know, feel it.
They will.
So yes, those memories are very strong, and people do, you know, remember certain memories which are, which are kindled by the actual event, and then by an anniversary, like a holiday, like an, you know, a birthday or something like that. So absolutely,
it's a wonderful time to bring that person to our mind and to pray and to move forward and to rejoice that they're moving forward.
Absolutely.
Just in another frequency, right?
Another frequency, another vibrational level, because we're all vibrations. You know, my voice is a vibration. It's not who I am.
Your voice.
Thank you. I love yours too. You've got a beautiful, very calming voice, Martha. So
very good. I know whenever I do a meditation, people go to sleep. You know, I think, well, I don't, you know, I don't know if they're just trying to get away from the meditation or they're going to sleep. I'm just joking.
No, but seriously, a lot of people say that too when they attempt to do meditation. They go, I tried to sit down and meditate for 30 minutes, but I fell asleep. So it's because when you try to quieten your mind and people lead such a busy life, no one gets enough enough sleep. I have a college kid right now at home, and she gets barely 3 or 4 hours of sleep per weekday. So on the weekends, she's just catching up, and she's just sleeping all day.
She's sleeping,
So, and most people don't get enough sleep. So
That's true.
So when they try to meditate and empty their minds, they.
Well, don't you think too? It might be because, I mean, maybe a little more. Our minds are full of things when we're awake. We're not used to just really emptying our minds, and we feel like we're doing nothing. But I think we're doing a lot.
When
we're meditating.
Oh yeah, it's not nothing. It's within finding the solitude or the quiet that we actually can hear.
Be still and know.
Be still and know.
Why do we have to be still?
Well, because if we're constantly moving, our mind is focusing on what we are moving around for.
Yes.
So when we are still, that's when we can hear spirit. That's when we can understand what our soul will speak to us, or we allow God to speak to us.
Yeah. Wow. So that's pretty powerful.
Absolutely.
I know that for a while, for quite a while, I would sit down to meditate, because I'd meditate for many, many years, and I'd fall asleep, and I'd get so angry. And my daughter would say, don't be angry about it, just accept it. It was just so difficult, but something was going on, I know that. Well, I'm not quite sure what it was. Actually there was one guy that was I'm telling a joke now, but actually there's one guy that was in a class that we had, and the teacher would do the meditation, and he'd go to sleep and start snoring, and everybody was trying to meditate, and then when it was over, he'd go, whoa, that was really deep. I just love it.
I can relate to that. I can relate to that. I held workshops and teaching people how to meditate. And after the first introduction to meditation, I would give them a few minutes to calm down. And then 1/3 of my class would fall asleep.
I know.
And there were a couple of people, ladies and gentlemen, that would start snoring. So, but we would go and gently wake them up. But you know what?
So
the other 23 kids are here.
Well, I just read, and I still haven't introduced you. I tell you, I'm terrible. I just read, and then I promise I will, because so many viewers are going, who's that lovely lady in the white? I said, you're in white, I'm in black, so with horns coming up in a minute.
No,
but anyway,
you are such an angel.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, I had just read this, that sleep is you might say it's a form of meditation. And that sometimes, if you look at it in the way that through dreams, spirit can get to us,
absolutely,
or get through to us, I should
absolutely,
say. Get ourselves out of the way, so it could be a form of meditation.
It is. That's when the soul travels. Absolutely. That's when astral traveling takes place,
Really?
And so when you do a deep meditation, but the purpose of meditation is to receive message, to receive an awakening, to feel more spiritually fulfilled. That's the reason, basic reason for meditation. And so when you're falling asleep, your mind is able to close down the active conscious living that you're doing every single day. And in your deep sleep, then the subconscious mind does take over. But you can only, that's a deep form of meditation only if you are thinking spiritual thoughts, So sleep is a kind of meditation.
It's amazing how that, like you were saying, be still and know, that sometimes one of the main ways that our loved ones or spirit or intuition can come to us is when we're out of the way and asleep. And we travel. When we travel, I've heard we do some interesting things. Some people do some healing, some people do some, visiting with others, and